Hey, what's happening, gamers? It's K-Wife here. Hope everyone's day is going great today. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of what I call Mario Kart Fridays. Great to see you guys in the chat. Hello, Yemi. Hello, Omerald. Great to see you, Brandon. Hi, 6RT. Dozen R. Max, 1216. Hello, everyone. Alright, let's start it out with this tournament for B-Wing. Alright guys, we've got some exciting streams for you guys today. We are going to be doing a little bit of, let's see, Animal Crossing, and then after that we are going to be doing some Fortnite, and then after that is going to be Forza. What? Oh no, okay. Oh wow, so Animal Crossing, Fortnite, and I don't know what's happening at 10 o'clock. But Luke's gonna do Forza this evening. Thank you so much for subscribing to Twitch, Aaron. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to stream anything today. I'm working on it. I'm gonna work on getting more content up there on Twitch. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch, Aaron. You're amazing. You're breathtaking. Thank you, Aaron. Alright, so Dozen R has a tournament. Why don't we do that one then? We might as well just do Dozen R's tournament, and then we could always do B-Wing's tournament later if we get a chance. Alright, so we'll do Dozen R's tournament. Let's try this. Thank you so much, Aaron, for subscribing. Really appreciate that. Hey, Anna Sensei. Hi, Thomas. Hello, Omerald. Let the games begin. That's right, Omerald. Hello, Super Crazy Pokemon. Hello, Aaron X. Hey, Tom Howie. Thank you so much, Tom. And Aaron X and all of you guys that subscribed over on Twitch. Really appreciate that, guys. And ladies. Great to see you, Tom. Juan Ortega. Pretty good, Juan. How are you doing? How was the doctor's appointment? It was all right, Brandon. Thank you for asking. It was good. We had a nurse that was pretty nice, so that was nice. And I think we had a good day. Luke and I went out for McDonald's breakfast afterwards because Luke is hardly up for that. So that was kind of nice. And then, thanks so much, Dozen R, for making a great tournament. So yeah. I think we had a pretty good day, and then I haven't really done much since, but I'm excited to see that Luke's actually streaming Fortnite today, which means I might have time to clear out the fridge and make a baked potato for myself, and I'm excited about that. The code is pinned right at the top, guys and gals. Yep, we had a doctor's appointment this morning. Yep, thank you, Brandon. Yep. Yeah, so if I'm running a little late, that's probably why. Just making sure I get home and get everything situated. But hey, I mean, hey, if I was only streaming one day a week or something, I would probably be on time. But I'm always streaming, so I'm always going to be a few minutes late. It's kind of like an estimated time that I'm starting. So yeah, sometimes, you know, 10 to 15 minutes, you know, but I think we were just started 3 minutes after, so that really wasn't too bad. Alright, so great to see you guys. Hello, Yemi. Hi, OHX90. Hi, Pascal. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, I tried to stay up on Luke's Forza stream last night. It was just a little bit crazy. You know, a lot of you know, a little bit too late for me at night. But really nice game, traveling through Mexico on really cool different cars. Looks like Luke traveled around in a cool Batmobile type car last night in Forza, so that was kind of cool. So let me know how many of you guys are having a good Friday, and you guys doing anything exciting today? Let me know if you guys are up to anything crazy or exciting, or we're just chilling today. At least Luke is going to his doctor's appointment. I've been kind of like blowing my doctor's appointment off, so I need to go to my doctor's appointments soon. Oh, you're gonna start your new job. Awesome, Elias. Yeah, good luck with that. Definitely. Hope that goes great for you, Elias. I had a fun day at work. Awesome, Timmy, Sailor Venus fan. That's great, Timmy. My Friday felt like a Monday, says Brandon. Oh, no. All right. Good job, everyone. And thanks, Dozen R, for making a great tournament here. I'm having an awesome Friday. My mom is visiting tomorrow evening, and we'll be going to a football game. Sounds great, Thomas. I saw the post on Twitter from last night. Good job on the ACH park there. Oh, thank you, Real Emerald. Appreciate that. Yeah, I had fun running around in Animal Crossing. It was a lot of fun. I might start doing an Animal Crossing episode once a week on my channel, so I meant to post one this last week, but I didn't. I actually made an episode, but I didn't post it yet, so... Paraguay versus Colombia. Who do I want to win? I don't know. Paraguay or Colombia? Who are you guys root for? Paraguay or Colombia? I don't know, Juan. I guess whatever team is trying the hardest should win, I think. Whatever team put more effort into it, I think should win. I actually, when I used to play soccer for college, we actually played some teams from, like, people were saying Brazil was playing the other day, and we actually played some soccer teams from Brazil. I guess they drove all the way up towards Chicago, and they were playing all over the country, so we played some of them. They were really tough. So, yeah. You guys definitely take your soccer seriously down there. So I mean, I hope the match is exciting. Yeah, it's okay, guys. Thanks, Bruce. Great to see you, Bruce. Fantastic to see you today. So I actually made a new I'm kind of like finding different renders of different characters, so I was able to put Yoshi on the thumbnail. So I'm trying to do a little bit better with putting different characters on there for Mario Kart. It was kind of cute to put Yoshi on there. And Luke is really getting in. If you guys haven't seen the the Animal Crossing stuff, Luke is really getting into that, actually. He's really liking designing the different houses. He started out kind of like troll designing the houses. So yeah, I got my usual from McDonald's. Anytime I get McDonald's breakfast, I like to get the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with a hash brown stick. And then I usually get like a caramel coffee. And my cat has been hanging out with me all day. Just trying to basically drink my coffee. My cat likes the fact that coffee usually has milk in it, so my cat is always trying to My cat Zelda's always trying to like go. She tries to pounce on the straw, and she tries to slurp the milk up the straw. So, yeah, she's kind of a, I don't know what. She's kind of like being kind of a bad kitty lately. She's being kind of good right now. I did hear her knock something off the shelf, but like, that's the thing. Like, Luke always like goes, run and go check it out. Like, for me, I don't really want to react, because then she thinks that if she knocks something off, then she'll get food. And then it'll train her brain to think like, oh, I can control my human masters by like knocking cans off the shelf, and then every time I knock a can off, I get additional food. Like, no, Zelda, that's not how this works. So basically, I just kind of like ignore her. Like, I just, whatever. It's just a can. It's not gonna hurt me. It's just a can. It's not gonna break. Of course, she does keep breaking that Konami mug, like, over and over again. But, I mean, it's already kind of broken. It's got a lot of chips in it. And I just use it to hold pens. I don't know why, but our cat, she keeps knocking the same mug off the shelf, like, all the time. And it's always the Konami mug. I don't know. It's like, what did Konami ever do to you, Zelda? Alright, so thanks to Zanar for making an awesome tournament. Yeah, guys, don't really worry about it. Please be, you know what? There we go. We're good. Yeah. Alright, never mind. I don't need to say anything. I took care of it. Yeah, I'm, as the Luke streams on, at midnight, we get a lot of, you know, people, new people coming in, like, oh wow, you know, I'm used to, you know, I'm used to our crowd of people that are really, like, really encouraging and really kind. You guys are all really awesome in the chat. But Luke's getting a lot of, it's really great he has a lot of new people watching. However, there are a lot of, like, people that are, you know, really used to driving games and stuff like this, and I'm used to, it's like a whole nother crowd of people, you know, just constantly saying, oh, you suck and stuff. So I'm getting used to the fact that, you know, if someone wants to be negative in comments in the chat, I'm not just gonna ignore it, basically. So if people do shout at me, like, over and over again, like, you didn't read my comment, I'm upset with you, kind of like talking to me as if they're my mother-in-law, saying, you know, you're not, I'm upset at you, you know, you're not meeting my expectations. I'm just gonna ignore it from now on, because it's, you know, I am good enough. I do meet enough expectations. I'm having fun. I'm hanging out with people. I'm driving Mario Kart car. I don't have to answer every comment in the chat, so I'm not going to. So if you're repeating the same comment for an hour, like, knock yourself out, but I'm not gonna be responding to you, because, like, you know, I don't have to, and I'm just having fun. I'm gonna respond once in a while, but, you know, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys. I used to worry about it, but I'm not worrying about it. So I hope everyone's day is going good. We've got Jenny, Dozen R, and everyone hanging out here. Okay, you've got a code, Super Pokemon? Awesome. Homeworld says I have enough on my plate. So just pretend like, if someone's being crazy, just like repeating the same thing, and I'm not able to get to them, you can feel free to mute them yourself. So you guys don't have to see their comments, or just kind of visually mute them, but just pretend like they're not there. I know that seems like really heartless, but it's just all you can do. Alright, so good to see you guys. Hi, Bruce. It's your stream. Have fun. Exactly, Bruce. Thank you. So, good to see you guys. Shadow, Freddy, Diane, and Max. Hope you guys are all doing great. Good to see you guys. Garrett and the Real Emerald, Yummy. Yep. So, yeah, super crazy Pokemon. I will, show that. Okay. I will try to do your tournament if I can, super crazy Pokemon, definitely. yeah, so I got my hash brown stick, which is, I love McDonald's hash brown sticks. They're pretty good. And yeah. So Luke hardly ever gets to go to McDonald's breakfast because he usually is sleeping. So I got him the big breakfast there, so he was his eyes got really wide and he was like, I can get the big breakfast? And I was like, well, why not? I don't know. So Luke got that and he was super happy and he left me the biscuit, so I'm probably gonna end up doing that later and putting honey on the biscuit, so I'm like excited about that. But yeah, our appointment went pretty well. Basically just, you know, just checking up on him and making sure everything was going okay. His foot is still kind of like messed up, but so far, yeah, you know, pretty good. Just a regular nice visit, and it was nice to be able to go out. Usually I don't really get to go out with Luke a lot, so that was kind of cool. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've done, except for hang out with my cat. So I meant to, oh, and I didn't have Friday Crossing this morning, guys, but we'll have it next week. Oh, hash brown sticks. We have the patties. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's kind of like a patty. I call it a stick, actually, but I think it is a patty. It's like a long patty. Like an oval shaped, Bruce. So yeah, I call it a hash brown stick. I don't know why. I think it's called a patty. I have my own words for everything. It kind of confuses people. That's fun. You got him the big breakfast. Yeah, definitely, Anna. Well, I have to order now for Luke because, like, he can't really drive because of his foot, so I'm always ordering, which is really annoying because I have a really squeaky voice. I have a super squeaky voice, and, like, Luke was actually talking to basically Luke was talking to some people from, like, that didn't realize that we were the same channel they watched when they were kids, like, from, like, years ago, people who were on the Forza stream, and Luke was asking them last night, like, oh, you know, how many of you guys, you know, used to watch this, and they were like, oh, wow, you're that channel? But, like, someone was asking him, oh my gosh, why did your voice change, like, so much in the last couple years? Well, I mean, actually, when I'm like super excited and I'm like, I just woke up, my voice usually is higher, and then like through the day my voice does get lower, and like as I've done a lot of streams I sound more and more tired, my voice gets really worn out. So actually my voice doesn't really change that much, it's just that I stream way more. So like also, like, Luke and I used to have to make an effort to make our voices sound super cheery, like, hi guys, we're playing, you know, Disney Infinity. Like, show was, like, exciting. We would only do, like, a couple videos a week. So, then Kappa hit, and we weren't really supposed to do that anymore because they said that it was attracting younger audience. So I had to somehow learn to talk with my normal voice. This is like kind of my normal voice. It's a little lower. Also, I haven't had a chance to do my singing in a long time. I used to practice singing every day, and that actually made my voice go higher. The fun fact, if you guys didn't know, if you actually practice singing as a soprano or you sing high, your voice will go high. Like, your speaking voice will be higher. But if you don't sing like a lot on a regular basis, your voice will go back low. So that's kind of why my voice changed a lot. But yeah, so he was talking to somebody about that. He was like, oh wow, I didn't recognize you because your voice sound different. So like there's so many factors why our voices sound a little bit different. But yeah, it's kind of weird that people didn't like recognize us because they were like, oh, you guys sound completely different. But yeah, I constantly Like, if I go on a stream that's after 10 o'clock at night, everyone says I sound sick or, like, really tired, and I'm probably just really tired. Like, it's like I cannot talk as long as Luke can. Also, like, a lot of the times I'm reading the chat constantly, and I am talking more than him, even though, like, he is talking once in a while, but a lot of the times I'm, like, reading him everything people are asking in the chat. It's like, I'm talking, like, a tremendous amount. So, yeah. So we'll see. Maybe Luke will have somebody actually might give him access to some really cool cars he can show off in Forza, so that would be kind of cool. No, I can't. 6RT, I really am thankful for you watching, and I really like you a lot. I think you're super cute and fun and nice. The only problem is I cannot individually take time to make sure everyone in the chat is okay anymore, because Kappa will be on me like Donkey Kong. Like, if I start, like, taking the time to give everybody a lot of virtual hugs and, like, stop the stream and make sure everyone's okay, Kappa will think I have people that are really young watching. Doesn't always mean that I have people young. Some people are just, like, need more attention even though they're older. Some people, like, just, you know, have more difficult lives even when they're older, and, like, they just want somebody to make them feel, you know, appreciated. So no, I do appreciate you, but I cannot take every stream just to make sure you're okay, because I just have to show off the game. And I just have to, you know, like, literally, it's my livelihood. If I stop every stream to make sure everyone's okay, that's causing a problem, that would be, I might as well just stop being a YouTuber and I'll just become a counselor, because that's all, I can't do that. Like, I have to just, you know, people don't really want to watch that. And then people will leave, and then my income will go down, and I'll have no money, and I won't be able to, you won't even see me streaming here, because I'll be out in the street. So, I mean, like, I cannot keep doing it. I can't, because no other YouTuber does it. And other YouTubers get way more views than me, and, you know, Luke and I have done things our own way for a long time, where we didn't really care about views or income before, because it was just randomly just coming to us. We didn't have to, we were just being ourselves, and it was just working. Now it doesn't work like that anymore. We have to work a lot harder, and I have to worry a lot more about views. I don't have anyone that can take care of me if I do not make the income. I don't have anyone that can take care of Luke. Luke has a lot of health disorders. If something happens to the channel, I don't know, I can't think about it. Like, if something happens to the channel, I will not be able to take care of my husband. So I can't worry about it every single day. Especially if it's somebody that every single, like, if it's, think about it, 6RT, if you feel like people aren't looking at you in the chat, imagine when you're not here, there are other people that also do that to me on other streams at other times of the day when you're asleep. I stream all day, every day. There are other people that come in randomly and say it over and over and over again in the chat. You're not looking at me, you're not looking at me. I have people like that all the time, so I have to either ignore it, or I have to make my entire channel just about looking at people and talking to them. I can't do that, because, like, nobody will get to see any gameplay, no one will be able to just have fun, and people will get super depressed. So I do care about you, but I cannot make that the whole theme of the channel anymore, because I have to compete with YouTubers that don't care about anyone but views, and I have to compete with them. So that's all I have to say. I do care about you a lot. I am thankful, and I just can't do it anymore. I can't be as attentive to everyone anymore. Okay, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. Okay, no problem. Super crazy Pokemon. Okay, guys, we'll do this last one here. Okay, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, so we're gonna do this last one here. And then next time we're gonna do, right after this, we're gonna do Super Crazy Pokemons Tournament. So I'll put it up for the next one. Thank you, Yoshi Adventures. Yeah, Kappa has really messed us up a lot. We've had to become completely different. Like, I was told that, like, 80% of my videos, people think I'm 5 years old because I was like, hi guys, I'm excited about the new game, and I was like, a very high-pitched voice and super excited. They told me that, that they were gonna basically take our whole livelihood and channel because I was too happy. So, it's been really difficult, like, you know, like, I have to become somebody else online. I cannot be whoever I was, just being myself. It's not, I have to become somebody else. I have to do whatever I can to make an income, so, you know, it's just how life goes. Alright, thanks guys. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope everyone's doing great. And hello Jordan. Hi Tay-Hope fan. Hi everyone. I am super excited that I have pink balloons today. So yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that's basically all I've done is my appointment today, and then we went out for breakfast, and then, yeah, Luke talked to me for a little bit. I meant to get some other stuff done, but I really didn't. So today I was just kind of like blah, I was just kind of there. So yeah. I heard a version of this song on the SNES. Oh, version of this. Awesome, Bruce. Alright, I hit Lemmy. Sorry, Lemmy. So yeah, I'm excited to see what Villager Luke designs for today. I liked the little bakery mouse yesterday. I'm probably gonna have to take time and actually get half of the pictures off of Luke's Switch, because I'm taking like way too many pictures on there. Alright, looks like Legendstone, Max1216, and Tay-Hope Fan and Sebastian were the top 4. Good job, everyone. Alright! Hi, Timmy. Hi, Yummy. Hello, Avatar Cody. Hey, Bruce. Thanks, Bruce. It's weird, like, when, like, Kappa will literally, like, or the government or YouTube or whatever is watching all my own videos just to see, like, how I sound and try to tell me, like, what, like, you need to edit yourself and not sound like this. But thankfully, like, the more, like, tired I get, the more I have to work more, the more my voice does get lower naturally. So, like, it actually works out. I just need to drink more tea, honestly. That's really what I need to do. Then my voice won't get really messed up. Hey, Zelda! Zelda's meowing at Luke's door. Hi, Savon. How's it going? Great to see you. Twice this week that I've been having fun. Awesome, Timmy. That's great. It's hard to have fun at work. I always find it hard to have fun at work. I always want to, like, listen to music to make myself feel better when I'm at work. Like, the places I've worked before and during and after, like, while I was, I've worked at a lot of different grocery stores and offices and stuff, and I always wanted to, like, maybe I would get away with it now, is, like, put earbuds in, put, like, those virtual earbuds in, or, like, a wireless. I get really... It's kind of like I like being at home when I'm cleaning and I'm cooking and stuff, I always have music going. I actually had my phone, I was listening to music, and it was getting me pumped to like clean the house, and then like my phone went no battery, and I was just like, oh my gosh, and I was just in silence, and I was like really stressed out because I'm so used to music like keeping me going. Like it's like my crutch. I need my phone to make me feel better, because otherwise it feels like I'm just in this house and it's just silence and there's nobody here, and I'm just like freaking out. It didn't used to be like that. I used to really like silence, but since I started working on YouTube and stuff, and like there's always video game music all the time, it's just like, I don't know, I'm used to like something going all the time. Like there's always sound all the time. The only kind of like silence I can like deal with is if I'm outside and like I'm near the trees and I can hear birds. I hear birds, and like I can hear water flowing and nature sounds. I like that. I like the rain or something. But like, I don't know, being in an office environment or working in a grocery store, it kind of stresses me out. Like, I don't know why, but like I don't know why, but it's like I can't really talk to my coworkers all the time because then I'll get in trouble. So I'm just like sitting there. Sometimes I end up humming to myself when I'm at work, depending on like what kind of job I'm doing. But that's kind of why I like working in a grocery store. I get to talk to the customers, and like the customers are like, oh wow, thanks for talking to me, and I'm just like thinking like, yeah, I actually do need someone to talk to because I'm kind of like freaking out here. It's like super silent. So that's cool that you had a couple good days at work, Timmy. It's really hard for me to have a good day. I try to like, you know, like what I do when I'm working like a job that's not at home is I just like try to think of what I'm gonna have for lunch, and then I just try to imagine like how many hours I have left. Okay guys, so we're gonna do the next tournament here. Okay, so it's 2647. All right, thank you, Dozen R. That was awesome. Thank you so much. So yeah, when I'm at a job and I'm not when I'm not you know, when I'm not working from home, but I'm working at another job, I usually like just count down the hours, like, and then I think of like what I'm gonna do when I get home. I just like imagine myself at home, or I think like, okay, sometimes when I go to work, like when I would work at the grocery store or other jobs, I would actually like download a fun video on my phone, and I would actually like get to work 20 minutes early. Like people would always worry like, why are you going to work early? I would always go to work early and then like listen to like a fun song or like watch a funny video on my phone. Like sometimes like sometimes even before I record or like do a video here, sometimes like I'll watch like a really funny video or cute video of a cat and a mouse, or well, maybe not a cat and a mouse, like a cat and a dog, or sometimes like I'll watch, like one thing I really like to watch, if that just makes me laugh every time, is I like to watch Candid Camera. I just think like it's so funny. It's just really cute. Like they have 1-minute videos, and I just like watch a couple of those on my phone, or I'll download them. Or I used to watch Teen Titans Go before I would do a lot of videos for YouTube and stuff, and it put me in like a super hyper like excited mood. So yeah, like just something funny. I would just like watch a cartoon or something before work, and then I'd be in a really happy mood. I'd be like thinking about it the whole day, and I'd be kind of like laughing to myself, like thinking about the cartoon or thinking about the funny video, and it would like give me something to do. Cause I just like when I have to do something really stressful or like something I don't want to do, I just like try to take my mind off of it by doing something else. Like that's kind of how I would always play like Sonic on the Sega Genesis when I was younger. I would just basically, like when I was doing my homework, which I didn't like to do, I would have my Sonic, like I would basically have Sonic sitting there like tapping his foot waiting for me So I'd like read one chapter and then I would like play 1 or 2 or 3 levels in Sonic, and then I would read another chapter. Like I'm not the kind of person, I cannot do it all at once. I have to do it in stages. Like I have to do everything in stages. Like I have to like do one thing. I can only think about doing this. Like for instance, like I really didn't want to make homemade ramen the other day. I wanted to eat homemade ramen, but I didn't want to make it because it takes a lot of work. So so I thought, okay, I'm just gonna make the eggs and the broth, and then I'll make the noodles tomorrow. So that's kind of like what I do when I'm either working at home or when I'm working a job. I just like think of ways to trick my mind to get from point A. Like I usually do half of what I need to do, and then I'll just do the next thing tomorrow. Or, well, you can't really do that at a job, but I just try to think of like when I'm at work, I just try to think of like 3-hour increments. Like, okay, what am I gonna do for the next 3 hours? If I can get it through if I can get through 3 hours, then I can once I get to that far, then I can get through the next 3 hours. So that's like how I think of work. Cause like going to work is kind of brutal every day. Like it's like silent. There's like nobody talking to you. Everyone's in a bad mood. Like it's just the worst. I don't really enjoy working at a corporate office, or I don't enjoy working at the grocery. Like there's a lot of, but if you can like find people that you like talking to, or find something you like doing, then you can like you can make it fun, like Mary Poppins says. So I'm glad you had a good day at work, Timmy. That's awesome. Thank you for the super chat, Garrett Legend Stone. Really appreciate that. Thanks so much for the super chat. You're breathtaking. Thank you. So yeah, I'm just talking, but that's kind of how yeah, like somebody asked me like the other day, like, oh, how do you deal with your feelings? And I like gave them a really bad answer, but I do have a lot of weird tricks I use to like cheer myself up all the time. Yeah, I do try to do that. Alright, we've got Max, Tay-Hope Fan, Sebastian, and Nair Owl X. Thanks, Garrett. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. It's okay, guys. We'll get more people in. If there's someone typing in the chat, it's probably not me. It's probably Luke. Hello, people of the chat. Amber is kind. Oh, you're so sweet, Tom. Thank you. No, you guys are kind. So that's what I just try to make it through, like, I just try to make it through 3 hours at a time. And if you can't make it through 3 hours at a time, just think of 1 hour at a time. I always feel bad for people that, like, they're in high school and then they're just like, I'm getting my first job. I always want to be like, oh my gosh, like, because I feel bad for you guys, because it's like, I don't know, like, working for the first time for me was like really, it was like getting hit with a train of bricks. I did not like it. I used to do volunteer jobs when I was in 4-H and when I was in middle school and when I was in junior high, and then when I had to actually get a actual job, I just thought it was like completely brutal. I thought, like, there's no way I can do this for the next like 60 years of my life. Like, I'm just gonna, I mean, I don't know, I just don't like it. That's why, like, the problem is, like, if you end up, you know, doing something you love, like, you know, Stan Lee was able to, you know, make comic books that he liked, and that's, like, kind of like the goal, like, do something you enjoy, that you're passionate about, and then it doesn't feel like work, but not everyone gets to do that. Yeah, but I don't even know where my point was, but, yeah, but until you can get to that point, it is really brutal, especially working in a job that you're not, like, it's just a job. It's like, okay, I just have to get through this, but Yeah, that's what I do. Like, I would always, like, watch, like, when I used to work at the grocery store, there was, like, a Subway, and I would just get, sometimes I didn't have enough money for a Subway sandwich. I would just go to Subway, get, like, a soda and a bag of chips, just to, like, get out of the grocery store, like, because I could have eaten my lunch in the grocery store, but I didn't want to, because I just needed to get out of there. So I just, like, walk over there, and then, like, I would just, like, watch something on my phone while I was eating my chips. I just needed to, like, I don't know, my mind wandered. I have a mind that wanders, like, so much. So, like, I don't know, when I'm working at, you know, like, either, you know, the bank or the grocery store or wherever I was working, I always, like, I don't know why, but my mind starts getting really super depressed really easily when I'm at work, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what if I have to do this forever and there's no way out? What if this is all there is? What if I never do anything but this job? And it's like, start freaking out. So, like, that's why I always, like, try to watch something happy on my break and just tell myself, like, okay, I'm gonna do this together. Like, you know, maybe you will do this forever, but still, it's better than nothing. But, yeah, don't worry, guys. You won't, you know, you guys won't do your jobs forever, I'm sure. And even if you do, it will be okay. There's other things in life besides just the job. There are other things out there. You know, you can get a cool pet. You could, you know, end up making cool friendships and relationships with people. You can do cool things after work. There's a lot more than just the job that you can look forward to in life. There's a lot of life to look forward to. Alright, we've got, Etalid is right in front of me here. Aww. It's a Mario time! I enjoy what I do at internship, and I hope to get a full-time job where I am. Awesome, Thomas! I applied some positions where last week, and I am continuing to apply for other openings. Awesome, Thomas! That's great! Hi, United Thrive! The code is pinned to the top, guys. Right up there. Right at the top of the chat. It's pinned. Thank you. Super Crazy Pokemon, thank you for making a cool, very cool, tournament for us. And thank you so much, Garrett, for the awesome super chat. Thanks, guys. Take it home for the team, K-Wing. Definitely, Bruce. Alright, hello Sebastian. Hi Zeb the Third. Hi, Super Crazy Pokemon. Hi JD. Hi Nancy and 6RT. Hello Pascal, Bruce, Savan, Garrett, Fox, Thomas. That's great, Thomas. I'm glad. Is that Amber commentating right now? Yeah, that's me. That's my voice. Hello, Paul, Mega. Hi, everybody. Dozen R. Good to see you guys. And Avatar Cody. Alright. So yeah, at least you guys probably have a much, you know, I don't know, it's, I think my superpower is it's like I'm always stressed out, so I always have techniques to help myself unstress. Like, I had somebody ask me one time, how are you able to be happy all the time? It's like, well, because I'm usually stressed, so I have to, like, constantly unstress myself out. I constantly do things to make myself feel better, all the time. Like, I'm always kind of, like, thinking, like, things are not gonna work out, like, all the time. Like, I'm always like, oh my gosh, what if this happens? Like, several years ago, like, I thought that the dollar was gonna collapse, and, like, I thought, a whole bunch of things were gonna happen. I was super freaked out, but thank goodness that didn't happen. But Luke had to go like through all that with me and be like, Amber, yeah, things are gonna be okay. But like, I don't know why, but I need to like stay off certain parts of the internet where people try to freak people out about things. But yeah, that's why I don't like, people are always like, oh, you know, like, you want to tell us some of your weird, you know, weird things that you learn on the internet and stuff anymore. It's like, I don't really watch that much anymore because I don't want to think negatively, so yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that's like, I always have to kind of like cheer myself up through the day all the time. And then like people at my job are always like, wow, you're so cheery, and like I'm always like cheering people up at my job all the time. Like, people are always surprised that I'm in a good mood all the time when I'm wherever I work. And it's like, I think like they're always like, oh, you're in a really great mood. They're just like, wow, they're just like, wow, I wish I had your enthusiasm. And I'm just thinking like, well, I have to, because otherwise I'd like run out of my job screaming like, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to work here. I don't like it. It's not nice. I don't enjoy this. So, yeah. I'm one of those people that if I'm not happy doing something, it's like I don't want to do it, so I just like make myself happy doing it. It's important to trust God. That's true, Thomas. Yeah, I mean, that's what like yesterday, the person who asked me like how I deal with things, I just said, oh, I don't deal with it well. But after I got off the stream, I did say, you know, like, well, if things are really bad and I'm at my wit's end, I do usually, you know, ask God for help, and usually things do get better the next day if I do that. So like Luke's like, oh, you should have said that. I said, I know, but I'm not supposed to talk about anything faith-based on the channel. Like, what I'm not supposed to be, I have Kappa really on me. I can't talk about like certain subjects. I can't talk about anything. Like, I just feel like people are kind of like always watching me, what I can and cannot say. So, but that's true. Yeah, it is. I do believe that, but I just I don't know. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it online or anything. You picked New Bowser City. It's a super crazy Pokemon. Creepypasta Sis United Drive. General question: is it worth it while gaming Switch Lite, or should I go for something else like the GameCube? I don't know. That's something. I mean, I wouldn't get a Switch Lite. I don't understand the point. Like, you can't even put the Switch Lite on the. You can't even put the Switch Lite on the I don't think you can put the Switch Lite. I should know this since I'm a game person. I'm wearing a game channel. I'm running a gaming channel, and I should know this. Switch Lite, you can't even put that on the TV screen. It's just handheld, I believe. So I mean, I wouldn't get a Switch Lite. I mean, if you really want to play a Switch and a smaller version of it and have it in the car, I mean, I don't see the point of a Switch Lite. I don't see the point of the new Switch Elite thing or whatever it is. I can't even remember what the new Switch is. What is it? Elon? I can't remember what the new Switch is. I just don't see the point. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand the point. The Switch does perfectly well. Like, there's no problem with the Switch. It's great. Like, the regular Switch is completely fine. You can even get customized, like, Joy-Cons with it. I don't see any point, but if you really want to and you really want to get a cool Switch Lite, you should definitely go for it. But like, there's no harm in getting one. Like, you should do what makes you feel happy. But like, for me, we got 2 Switches from the very beginning. We have never gotten any of the new fancy types of Switches. For me, there's no reason. Like, if I really wanted to get something fancy, I would get like the Hyrule Warriors, like Joy-Cons or something, for my Switch, because the reason why I don't want a Switch Lite is I cannot put the Switch Lite onto Like, what if I wanted to put it on the TV and play it? I don't want to just play it on my handheld. Like, I'd rather, like, if I really want to, I'd like to be able to put it on the TV. So that's just me. I don't, like, they went through that with the 3DS. There was the 3DS, there was the 3DS XL, you know, there was the DS, there was all kinds of, you know, actually the 3DS XL was actually pretty good, honestly. That actually, okay, I stand corrected. The 3DS XL was pretty good, but it didn't, yeah, but I think if I already had a 3DS and I didn't have a lot of money extra, I probably wouldn't get a 3DS XL because it's like just a little bit bigger. I don't really understand the point of, you know, the only reason I would do it is if I really, really, really wanted it. Like, oh, I really, really want my screen to be just a tiny bit bigger. But generally, I don't, you know. I'm wearing a gaming channel, says Thomas. Definitely. It's called the Dock. I love my DSi, says United Thrive. Alright, how many of you guys have, like, more than one... Alright, I'm curious. How many of you guys have more than one... I don't know how many 3DSs I have at home. How many of you guys have, like, a 3DS and a 3DS XL and a DS? Because I do. I have, like, several of them. I don't even know... I can't even count how many we have. I have a DS. We have at least 2 or 3 DSs. Then I have at least 1 3DS, if not more. And then definitely at least 2 3DS XLs. Because Luke and I, like, we just went to town on covering all the games for the 3DS. Like, we have so many. I have my DS and my 2DS. Okay, cool, Pascal. Oh yeah, I forgot about the 2DS, I think. Awesome. I do, says Super Crazy Pokemon. Cool. I have a 3DS, says Garrett. I have a red OG 3DS. Awesome, Max. Wow, that's cool, says Yummy. Yeah. 2 3DSs and 1 2DS. Awesome, Tom. I have all of them, says Super Pokemon. 50 cc's is too slow for me, says Garrett. So I don't know. How many of you guys have more than one Switch? What Switches do you guys have at home? Do you guys have a Switch Lite? Do you guys have a Switch? I don't even remember what the new kind of Switch is. What is it called? I don't even remember what it's called. Oh my gosh. And I'm wearing a gaming channel, so I mean I have it. I have a gaming channel. I don't even remember what the new Switch is called. I'm just completely drawing a blank. I don't even remember what the newest kind of Switch is. It's just like, honestly, the reason why, if I had the money for it, I probably would have gotten a new Switch and showed it off on the gaming channel. But I have, like, no money at this point. Like, I just don't have any extra money at all, so I just didn't, there was no point in me getting it. It was just like, okay, well, I'm short on cash, and this is good enough. That's basically the reason why I didn't get it. OLED! Okay, thank you, United Thrive. Okay. How many of you guys have an OLED? How many of you guys have a Switch Lite? And how many of you guys have a regular Switch? Or how many of you guys have more than one type of Switch? Well, Luke and I just have the 2 regular Switches. I wish I could get them fancy Joy-Cons. I don't really see the point in the fancy ones, though. Like, I think I'm just becoming old. I just don't even, like, pretty soon I'm just gonna have all my things are gonna be gray and black, and, like, people are gonna be like, oh, why don't you get something more colorful? I'll be like, what's the point? What's the point? I'm old. It's all the same to me. I'm gonna have, like, a beige car, and I'm gonna end up, like, driving just, like, I don't know, I'm gonna start wearing, like, khakis everywhere, and I'm gonna start wearing brown shirts. I don't know. I'm just gonna become old. It's just gonna be like, oh, who cares? They're coming out with new colors for the Switch. Psh, who cares? It's the same thing. I'm just like, as I get older, I just don't even care. Like, it's like, it used to matter to me. Like, when I was in my when I was like 22 or whatever, like, I don't remember when. I was in my early 20s, and Luke got me a pink 3DS XL, and I was so excited about it. Now I look at it and I'm like, wow, Amber, that was a complete waste of money. You should have definitely not gotten that. I think about it and I'm just like, wow, I really should have just sold that back and I could have saved like $300 or whatever, and I could have gotten a carpet for my house. I'm definitely thinking like, wow, I'm thinking like an old person now. I have the original Nintendo Switch. I don't need to spend money on the OLED. Yep, exactly. Oh wait, exactly. I have one Nintendo Switch, says United Thread. Yep. I have the first one broke, then I got another. Okay, super crazy. Pokemon. And Tom says Switch and Lite. Awesome, Tom. Well, I do have a Switch, but I am getting a new one. Cool, Yummy. Very cool. I got the new release Switch, and after I broke, and I got the new Nintendo Switch. Awesome, Paul Mega. Final round. This is your only chance. It's super crazy. Alright. The first games I bought with my Switch is Mario Odyssey, Sonic Forces, and Rocket League. Awesome. Alright, so there's a fun question. I could get the OLED, but I don't want to spend another few $100s on it. I'm going for the Switch. I've got my Switch for $300 at Walmart. Yeah, definitely, Garrett. My Joy-Cons are literally broken. Paul Mega says Nintendo had very good naming skills. Definitely, Paul Mega. Yeah, so what kind of games do you guys have on Switch? Like, do you guys have a lot of games on your Switches, or just like a few that you guys like to play? What is everyone's favorite Switch games to play in the chat? Anyone have any favorite games to play on Switch? I'm just curious. And how many of you guys like got the Switch Lite and think it was a good idea to get it? I don't know. I'm just wondering. Yeah, like, I don't know why, but like, I was just like, oh yeah, like, you know, I really wanted to get this 3DS in pink. Now it's just like, I really don't care. Like, I really, like, if Luke asked me, he's like, do you want me to get a specialty Switch for you? I think he asked me at one point. I was just like, why would I? I already have a Switch. Why would I get another one? So it's like, I've just like completely become a different person. I guess I've become like super more practical now than I was, which is actually a good thing. It's just like, I don't even care. I seriously don't. And if Luke got me like a pink Switch, I would be like so mad at him. I would be like, wow, you wasted money, Luke. Why did you do that? I could have just taken pink paint and put it on the Joy-Cons. Or I could have just gotten pink Joy-Cons separately. You should join an online church. No, I go to church on Saturdays. I don't really talk to... Luke already goes to church online. He does his thing. We don't go on the same day. Basically, Luke has too many health problems. He ends up coming to church super late, and then I don't really like people staring at me and being mean to me because he's late. And I don't want to get into an argument with him on, like, a day where I'm supposed to be talking about being a good person. So like, I don't really, you know, Luke and I don't do the same day. Luke does church on Sundays. I do it on Saturday. We do it 2 different days. I have too many people in my family are really mean about like religious stuff, so I don't like people that I just stay away from any kind of. There's nothing. Sometimes you go through things in life where if you talk about things, it makes it worse. There's some things that people go through that if you try to talk, I have tried to talk to people at different places, different groups and stuff. Basically they make it 1 trillion times worse. Most people have not gone through the things I have, so basically them talking to me actually makes it worse than it was before. So yeah, I don't, sometimes you just go through things in life that nobody can understand what you've gone through. It really doesn't help to talk to anyone. You know, I can't really talk about how I get through. Like, I actually used to pray a lot, like every single day, especially in 2012 and 13. I would just pray like all the time before I would record and stuff. But I don't really have time for that anymore because I have to work all day. So I basically just listen to positive music all the time. I watch funny videos when I get a chance. I cook all day. I pet my cat all day while I'm working. I just, you know, I just work. I just keep myself busy while I work. That's very sweet that you care so much, Thomas. But it doesn't. I told a pastor guy that, you know, I needed help when Luke had a brain injury, and they never helped me. And I've been to like so many different ones, and they don't help at all. Nobody cares. It's just like people don't actually care because they get annoyed. They get annoyed after a while. Like if you have a disability or you have some kind of health issue, they say that they care for the first week, and then they'll like pray for you, and then after that, if you don't magically get healed, like then they'll be like, you don't have enough faith, or you're not trying hard enough, and then they'll get angry at you, and then they won't talk to you anymore. That's how it's been every single place I've ever gone, and I've gone to places in every state. I've actually almost lost my faith like several times because I actually had a conversation with Luke today about it. I just said, I just don't understand how people who say that they believe in this certain thing, you know, like that God cares about everyone, how can they be so mean? And, you know, so it's just like, I think that unless you've actually, like some people deal with really hard things every single day. Like, I actually know a lot of people online that deal with extremely hard things every day, and they've had the same experience as me, where they don't feel welcome at church because people are really mean to them. So I'm not the only one it's happened to. And I appreciate you guys trying to care about there is like a hidden group of people that life just kind of like abandons those people and nobody cares. There's like a whole group of people like that with disabilities or people that have had horrible things happen to, and they just fall through the cracks of life and nobody takes care of them. So that's why I'm here, just to make funny, happy videos, you know, every day, and just try my best. Never give up, never surrender, like in Galaxy Quest, my favorite movie. So I appreciate it. Like even today, like even like the, you know, society's way of dealing with that. Like today I was talking to a doctor about my blood pressure being high, and she said, oh yeah, you could go to a counselor. It's like, well, I have gone to like 7 of them. It doesn't really help because they just ask me to talk about the worst times in my entire life that make it even more painful. So that does not help at all. Also, like, I really don't like it when I talk to a counselor and they try to tell me that like the people that literally like hurt me tremendously, like, oh, I just misunderstood or something. It's like, no, I definitely didn't misunderstand. Like, they were definitely evil to me. Like, so it's like, it just makes me even more angry. So it's just like, I think like unless you've actually been in a certain situation, then it's impossible to actually understand how somebody going through that can feel. Like, I feel like I put my foot in my mouth because I was talking about a certain people, and I was saying, oh yeah, I understand how you felt because of this. And then after the stream, I told Luke, I was like, I don't understand how they feel because I said the wrong thing. I said I feel so stupid because I actually don't understand how they feel, because it's not the same. What I went through and what they went through is not the same at all, and I have no idea how they feel. And like, that's actually the best thing you can ever say to somebody if they've gone through something bad. It's like, I don't know how you feel, but I care about you, and I care what happens to you. But Like when somebody if you talk to somebody and they've been through something really bad and you're just like, oh yeah, like I stubbed my toe once, so I totally understand like what you went through like for years with this other situation. It's like, yeah, you really don't understand. Like you say you understand, but you really don't. So sometimes I have to be careful about that online. I act like I kind of understand certain people or something, but in reality I don't. I have to remember, like, I don't know what they went through. I have no idea. Like, unless I actually went through it myself, I don't really understand it. But yeah, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but yeah, it's very sweet, but you know, I think that I'm just gonna be an angry person for the rest of my life. I think I just realized that I would rather be angry and do the right thing than be a happy person and not do the right thing, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain that, but like I could pretend like everything's okay and I could just act like all the people that hurt me, but I don't want to. I'd rather face the truth, and I'd rather realize what certain people did is wrong and stand up against them and be an angry person than be a happy person and just, I don't know how to explain it, but I think I've realized that maybe I won't be I just won't be happy all the time. I don't know. Luke disagrees. He thinks I need to be happy all the time, but I don't. I think sometimes life just hands you a weird deal of cards. Anyway, so back to Mario Kart. Let's see. I'm 11th place. I'm gonna try to drive a little better. I appreciate that though, Thomas. It's very, like, your humor and, you know, encouragement really is really kind, and I liked your I was still talking about the William Dafoe thing, like, last night. I was just like, oh my gosh, Thomas was so funny, and he's like, you realize how much I sacrificed. Oh my gosh, that was so hilarious. Oh yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, Anna. I mean, you're a better person than me. I would rather, as soon as I already found out my method for dealing with life. I found the Spartan Warrior method, and that's gonna be my new method for dealing with life in the future. It's gonna be like, Spartan code: stand with those who stand beside you, protect those who stand behind you, and I forgot what it's called. Like, oh, we finished the number of matches. Oh, thanks, Yummy. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Sure, Pascal. We can do yours, definitely. Okay. Alright, there we go. We'll do Pascal's one. Alright, so, but I appreciate that. It's just, it's not gonna be, the thing is, I don't want to change my behavior. Like, I could change my behavior and be happy all the time, but I don't want to anymore. Like, whenever I'm a happy person, people take advantage of me and they're really cruel to me. So, like, I don't want to be happy anymore. Like, I'll be happy for my videos, for my fans, but in real life, I just want to, like, glare at people and tell them, like, better get to the other side of the sidewalk or, like, we're gonna have trouble. That's basically, I don't know. I just want to be more intimidating so people don't mess with me, basically. That's basically what I would like. I don't want to be, I don't want anyone to like me anymore. It hasn't worked out. It has not worked out for people to be, well, nobody, when they like me, then they try to take advantage of me. I don't have any, both sides of my family are extremely manipulative and abusive. I don't have anyone in my life that would actually treat me well if I was nice to them. Most people just treat me worse if I'm nice to them. They're like, you're nice, so then they see that as a weakness, and then they're gonna hurt me more. That's basically what being nice is, like, in my family. So I don't want to be nice. Like, Luke thinks I have to be happy to cope with life, but I don't I don't want to cope with life. I don't want to. Like, I don't want to anymore. I'm just skip that. I'll just not cope. I don't know. All right, so I'm just going to add this in. Let's see. Seven two. I mean, eventually, I will probably have to change that, but for right now, it's working. My method is working for me. It's like you try to be nice to people for like, all right, guys, we've got Cloud versus Sephiroth. Let's go for it. It's like I've gotten to the point where it's like I try to be nice to people for so many years. I'm always nice. I always treat people with dignity and respect, even if they're mistreating me. I always I forgive them, I treat them right back, even though they're really jerks to me. And I do that for years and years and years, and then they still, like, it's even worse than before. It's like, oh, look at a weakness. It feels like most of the people in my life are super villains. They're just like, oh, look at your weakness. Like, I'm going to ruin you because you're kind. So I don't know. I feel like, well, I've tried being nice, so maybe I will try not being nice. I'm like actually thinking about writing a letter to somebody being like, I've been nice to you this long. I've decided I'm not going to be nice to you anymore, so just heads up. Like, I'm not going to be nice anymore. Just FYI. And you can't tell me that I'm a mean person and try to, like, dig the knife in, because I've decided I'm only going to be mean just to you. Because you've crossed my line. I don't know. So that's, I mean, it's very difficult to deal with people like that. Honestly, I think people that are that manipulative and abusive, they should be in prison or jail for like, you know, emotional abuse and stuff. And honestly, if I was a lawyer, I would sue them for that. And I might actually do that. Like, I mean, it would be worth it to me to become a lawyer just so I could do that, which is pretty sad, but I don't know. It's not, yeah. So I don't know. It's very sweet of you guys, but I'm fine with it. Like, I'm fine with being an angry person. Like, it doesn't bother me. Like, it's bothering my health. Like, my blood pressure is really bad, but I don't know. It's just like, I don't really see the point in going back. Like, I guess I've kind of become the Joker, where it's like I crossed the line and I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back and be nice again, because I've tried it and it doesn't work. I don't know how to explain it, but it just doesn't work. It used to work, but it doesn't anymore. Like, there are some people that are just so mean, you know. It just doesn't work with them. But anyway. So anyway, that's why I should watch Teen Titans before. So great to see you guys. Paul Mega, hi Pascal. Thanks for making a great tournament. Hello Garrett, hi United Thrive. Hey Anna and Super Posy. Oh, Super Posy isn't here. Hi Thomas and OHX90, Max and Tom Howie. Hello Bruce and everyone coming in. Hope you guys are doing great. Oh, we have blue piranha plants. Oh, so it's 4:27. So let's do this for a few turns, and then we are going to actually move this. Okay, the other stream is moved 5:50. Yeah, it's weird though, like a few times, like I know a lot of people don't believe in stuff like this, but a few times when I've gone through something really, really, really bad, where it just felt like I couldn't go through anything any worse, like a few times I did feel like it felt like God was like telling me like, oh, this is how these people feel because they went through this. And I'm like, oh wow, now I understand how they feel. That's kind of interesting. Like, maybe sometimes you go through things in life just so you understand how other people feel. But anyway, alright, good job, Max. And let's see, we've got Dark Yoshi, Lemmy, Real Emerald, and Kyle. Good to see you guys. Amber, drink your coffee and be quiet. Okay. We've got our little crowns. Yay. Yup. Yeah, so hopefully everyone's day is going great today. And one thing I'm looking forward to is, I got Luke a cool figurine, like a month and a half ago, which Luke didn't think he was gonna get. He actually got, like, the Batman and Robin figures on sale, but the Nightwing figure he didn't want to get because he wanted to save money, so I just bought it for him, with the Batgirl figure, so it should be here, like, any day now. It was supposed to come by November 10th, but maybe I have to go to the box and try to find it, so I'm excited about it. Hopefully he'll really like it when it comes in the mail. I can't get in, says Pascal. Okay guys, let's try to get Pascal in his own tournament. Oh, we got this. Oh, we got stuck, Ouija. We're stuck. Larry caught Real Emerald. Oh no. It's not closed. It's open. You got a Cad Bane figure? Awesome, United Thrive. Excellent. Speaking of figurines, anyone got any cool action figures recently or anime figures? So one thing I'm super excited about is Luke told me, like, I told Luke I really want to do like 3-minute review after we're done with every playthrough. So he told me I could write the review for Demon Slayer, the game. So I might be doing that at some point. But basically what I'll do is I'll write like a 3-minute review on it, and then Luke will just add his gamerific knowledge into it. I'll just write how I feel about the game. Like, the game was, you know, like, hey, I really enjoyed playing this game because we got to see all the cool characters. It did a great job telling the story of the game, etc. And then Luke will probably, like, put in, like, his 2 cents after that, and then we'll make, like, a cool review together. So I was thinking that would be a really cool thing, because then we won't just do Let's Plays anymore. We'll do, like, a little mini review afterwards, so that would be kind of cool. Awesome, D-Dog. Yeah, so it's happening now. I talked about it, so it's definitely going to happen. United Thrive says, I collect Star Wars action figures. Awesome, United Thrive. I collect some Harry Potter wands. Cool, Tyler. I collect yokai medals. Cool, super. Yeah, what do you guys collect? Like, not just action figures, but also, like, other collectibles and stuff. I got Crash Bandicoot and Banjo-Kazooie controller on my desk. Awesome, Max. Yeah, like, yeah. I'm back! Awesome, super, crazy, Pokemon. Comic book, says Tom. I'm still hunting Switch games and amiibos. Awesome, JD. I have lots of anime figures. Cool, D-Dog. BTS albums and Pokemon cards. Oh, you like BTS. Awesome, Pascal. I like BTS, too. Fake love, fake... I don't know. I like BTS. I think they're really cool. I like them a lot. I like a lot of Korean music. I like, oh my gosh. I can't even remember the Korean bands I like anymore. Darn it! I liked this one Korean band that was, well, I love Psy. I absolutely love Psy. I like him a lot. I think he's a lot of fun, and he's just so, like, talented, and he's just so uplifting and kind. Like, he's always, like, really nice to, like, the other, you know, K-pop bands and stuff like that. He's just very humble, and I think he's sweet. I like BTS. I like several of the girl groups. My favorite girl group was Sistar. I really like that K-pop girl group. I really wanted to actually, because I used to sing in, like, French and German in school, I really wanted to learn how to sing in Korean, and then I would, like, do a YouTube channel where I was actually singing K-pop songs. That was kind of like my dream a long time ago. I don't know if I'll ever do that, but I would love to like sing the songs in Korean and in English. I love K-pop so much. It's so good. The music is so good. Nice Amber says yummy. Yeah, I like K-pop a lot. I don't really listen to a lot of Japanese music, but I like Korean music a lot. Luke and I were going to move to Korea like a long time ago, but now, who knows? Maybe if I end up getting my bachelor's degree, I can do what Anna was saying, like if you have a bachelor's degree in anything, you can teach English. It'd be so cool if Luke and I could go to Japan, and I don't know, it'd be cool if I was the reason that we could go. If I got my bachelor's degree and I was teaching English, Luke could just vlog and do whatever he does, and I could teach English during the day. That's kind of like my ideal thing. Like, I don't really care if I'm on all the videos. Like, I kind of like to be on some of them and not all of them, so like, it would be kind of cool to, I mean, I actually, I don't know, like, I end up, I don't know, I feel too much pressure from my family where they act like, oh, you need to be doing something important. Whereas Luke doesn't feel any pressure at all. He's like, we are doing something important. We're, you know, making people happy. I'm showing off the games. And I'm just like, I get very stressed out because my family like thinks like, oh, you're doing video games. It's not important. So I kind of wish I could do something important, quote unquote important, that my family would respect like during the day, and then like stream at night. Whereas Luke it doesn't bother Luke at all. Like, what his family or mine says, it doesn't bother him. I wish I could be like that, but I'm not. Everything that people say does bother me, like, it always does. Like, I can, like, blow it off, or I can pretend it doesn't bother me for a while, but it really does bother me all the time. Laptop charger. Alright, guys, this will have to be the last one that we do, so we're gonna go here. Pascal's not in. Alright, guys, we're gonna go back into the group. Alright, Pascal, we're gonna do one or two more on this one. What was it called? What is Pascal's room called? Cloud versus Sephiroth. Okay, guys, we're gonna join again. Pascal, wanna try to get in? If you're trying to get in, think you have join one of the other teams to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards and yokai medals mostly now. I occasionally collect amiibos and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Awesome, Omerald. I want to go to Japan for Nintendo Land. Awesome, United Thrive. Yeah, like, I would totally, like, I would feel so pog, or, I don't know, lit or whatever. I would feel so boss, like being the reason like we were in Japan. Like, I would basically feel so cool, like, if I got a job in Japan and Luke was able to vlog at the Japanese, like, I don't know, like, what do you call it, Tokyo Game Conference, because I was there. I would feel like so important if I was the reason like we were there. And we'll try to get Pascal in, and we'll do one more at least. But yeah, like, I would be completely fine with it. I actually don't even mind, like, if my family and Luke's family didn't exist, if we were just the two of us, I would just stay at home. Like, if Luke wanted to work and I didn't want to work and I didn't have to work at all and we didn't need the money, I would just cook for him every day and just fold all his laundry and just bring him sandwiches. Like, I would literally just hang out at home and just take care of my cat, and if I had to work, if we needed the money, I would work, but if I didn't have to, I'd just take care of the house. I would be completely fine with that. Like, I don't understand why society acts like, oh, women aren't happy at home. I would be really happy just taking care of the house. But like, everyone in my family, on my side and on my husband's side, they're both like, oh, you're not working? I see. You don't matter. You're like a worthless person. Like, oh, you're taking care of your husband and making him sandwiches? You're nothing. Even though I'm saving like hundreds of, like, if not thousands of dollars a month, because I don't need to, if I do everything at home, if I'm doing all the art on the channel, That's what I used to do. Like, people are like, oh, why are you guys so happy back then? Well, let's see. I used to basically just do the art and then do a couple videos a day. And then the rest of the day I was just cooking. That was the best. Like, I did really great thumbnails. I made them look like they popped. I would spend 8 hours on one thumbnail, and people thought that the thumbnail was made by Disney corporate, but it was made by me because I just spent a lot of work on it. And then our thumbnails, our videos were seen in the search engine, like, bam. Like, but, like, Luke's mom and his family said that I didn't work at all, even though I would spend 8 hours a day on making art. It was just so weird. So yeah, that's basically why, like, I got super depressed after that, because it was like, okay, well, I'm working really hard, I'm enjoying life, I'm always helping my husband with things, but people say I don't do anything and I just sit around and do nothing. It's like, well, I just made like I made like a thumbnail that got 10 million views on it. It's called doing nothing. I made a thumbnail that Disney called me and wanted me to work with them because I made a better thumbnail than their corporate office did. And I do nothing for a job? Like, what? How is that doing nothing for a job? Because Luke's doing the stream and I made the thumbnail, I don't count as a person because I'm the female and he's like the guy, so he matters and I don't because I'm helping him behind the scenes. Yeah, like if society didn't matter, I would just stay at home and I would, you know, I would totally treat my husband like a king and make him sandwiches and not work and hang out at home. I totally would. Like, I don't have any problem with that. It's completely fine with me. I actually enjoy that. It's just so weird. I don't like how, like, on my side of the family and my husband's side, they're just like, oh, like, you have to prove that you're worth something. Like, in addition to making sure that you have your eyelashes perfectly done and making sure you're in perfect shape, making sure that, you know, like, you go out and, like, supposedly, like, have to have some kind of, like, social life where you have all these female friends and go shopping with whatever money supposedly you have extra. And then in addition to that, you have to have your own career, and then you have to come back home and take care of children, and then you have to have tons of time for yourself. Like, okay, if you don't do all of that, then you're worth nothing as a woman in today's society. It's like, okay, but how would anyone have time for all that? Like, how could you do your career and be at home and take care of your kids? Like, you could, but, like, you'd be super stressed out. I don't know. It's just, for me, I just don't see, like, I think that people need to do what makes them happy. Like, if a girl likes to, or a woman or a wife likes to work at home, then she can work at home. If she wants to take care of the house, she can take care of the house. If she wants to go out and work, she can go out and work. But I don't like how people, like, try to tell you, I don't like it how they try to tell you if you don't do it a certain way, you're worth nothing. Like, you need to prove you're worth something. It's like, why? Like, I should already be worth something just because I'm born and I'm a human being. Why would I need to prove, in addition to that, that I'm worth something? It just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I don't. If I wish so many times that not trying to be mean, but it's like, I wish that I didn't have any family, because they just make things very, like, miserable for me. Like, it makes it, like, I actually did a job at some point, like, just to say I did a job other than working with my husband. I actually had my mother-in-law once, like, tell me, like, oh, you're becoming Luke, like, you're morphing into him, like, you need to do your own thing. It's like, but we work really well together. Also, how did I become him? Like, I don't even have the same interests as him. We don't even agree on anything. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. So yeah, I don't know, it's just weird. I think my family's crazy. But yeah, I don't know, like, if society didn't matter, like, I was just telling Luke the other day, like, I wish I could, for Christmas, I wish I could get trapped on a desert island, and either with Luke or without, or on my own, and then I would have no expectations on me anymore. No one would expect me to go to school or to not go to school. No one would expect me to do this job or not do this job. No one expected me to do certain things. I would just like have freedom from society if I just didn't have society around. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Like if it was just me and Luke, I wish I could go back to those days. 2012, 2013, I just quit my job. I had been working 3 jobs. I just quit my job and I just helped Luke with all the things he needed help with. He was basically doing most of the work on the channel, and then I was taking care of the house, and that worked really well, but people were really mean to me about it. So hopefully I can go back to that. Maybe I can just like be like, whatever, like I don't really care what anyone thinks and just do what makes me happy. But I don't know. I think that's the main thing. Like Luke can't really concentrate on his job if he doesn't have someone like helping him with what needs to be helped with at home. So like people always are like, oh, why did your views go down? Well, Luke can't really, like for instance, like I just took time this week to make some really good food. I used to do that all the time in 2012, 2013. All right, we'll do one more because I was talking. So yeah, I used to do that all the time, 2012, 2013, 2011, when we had our viral videos. It's like, people were wondering, how did you make viral videos? Well, we were just happy. That's how we made viral videos. It really, honestly, like that one guy, Paul McCartney or whatever, of the Beatles, like, people were like, how did you get so popular? He's like, I did what I loved. That was the key. He's exactly right. If you actually just do what makes you happy, you will become successful. I do believe that. I think that that's completely right. I think that's exactly the secret to life. That's exactly it. Like, you have to do what makes you happy, even if everybody's telling you it's wrong, even if everyone's saying this doesn't make any sense. Like, you're not doing it our way. You're not doing it the way society says. So, like I used to go out and, you know, I would, like, before videos and stuff, like, if Luke was like, oh, I'm craving this place, I would literally drive 40 minutes, go get him what he wanted, and then we would make a great video because his eyes would get all big and he'd be like, wow, you got me, you know, stuff from this place, like, 40 minutes away. I'd be like, yeah, I did. Let's make an amazing video now. Like, and basically, like, I honestly think oh, okay, I guess we're done. But I honestly, my philosophy of life is, I think that people are supposed to basically make heaven happen on earth. I do think that. I think that it is possible. You can make your own version of heaven in your life or in your small family that you make. That's what I honestly think. And that's kind of what we were doing in 2011 through 2013. We were just doing what made us happy. And then other people get super jealous and get angry and they bring you down. So many people can start bringing you down from jealousy and make you doubt yourself. And then that's basically what happened. That's why things started going down, is because I just doubted everything. So I don't know, I'm just talking. So anyway, we're gonna do a video at 5:15. Sorry to talk through it so much. So thanks again, guys and gals, for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day. We're gonna be doing Animal Crossing around 5:15. Thanks for listening to me trail on. But anyway, yeah. Alright guys, we'll see you in about 20-30 minutes for another video. Alright guys, God bless, happy gaming, see ya!